mechanization of the ports and the like. There's more to resolve.
Good, Daniel.
Thank you, Mr. President. Last night you said that there's still a lot to do to avoid an all-out war in the Middle East. I mean, firstly, aren't we pretty close to that definition already? And secondly, what can you really do to stop that happening?
There's a lot we are doing. The main thing we can do is try to rally the rest of the world and our allies into participating like the French are in Lebanon and other places to tamp this down. But when you have proxies as irrational as Hezbollah and the Houthis, and it's a hard thing to determine.
Got to lose.
I gotta go, Q.
I know. He's telling me I gotta go.
I said I'd take a couple questions.
All right, you're the last one.
I think she's increasing her credibility with it.
You have to take some more.
Toulouse, you're going to be the last one.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for spending some time here with us. There have obviously been a number of crises that the country has been facing over the past several days with the hurricane, with the port strike, with the situation in the Middle East. Can you talk about how your vice president, who is running for the presidency, has worked on these crises and what role she has played over the past several days?
Well, I'm in constant contact with her. She's aware we're singing from the same song sheet. She helped pass all the laws that are being employed now. She was a major player in everything we've done, including passage of legislation which we were told we could never pass. And so she's been, and her staff is interlocked with mine in terms of all the things we're doing.
Mr. President, did you ever think about this?
It's up to you, sir. Totally up to you, sir. All right, go ahead. Yeah, Nandita, sir, no, sir. I didn't call on you, sir. Nandita.
Thank you.
Nandita, go, Nandita.
Mr. President.
Pope Francis calling for a day of prayer and
Doing
fasting.
prayer and fasting this Monday, October 7th. Your reaction, sir?
I will pray and fast.
Okay, that's acceptable to you in terms of Israel's response. How long are you okay with Israel bombing Lebanon? What is acceptable to you?
All right, guys, that's it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Long-range weapons?
Do you want to reconsider dropping out of the race?
I'm back in.
What made you want to come here today, Mr. President?
All right, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Stand back. Thank you. Can we do that again? Yeah.
No. You heard I was already told that.
So that's why we were late.
I mean, are we always on time? I could call myself out for that. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. President. Okay, so this week the United States has faced a number of competing challenges, from tensions in the Middle East to a port strike that threatened our nation's supply chains, to a historic hurricane that washed away entire communities. Moments like these underscore the importance of American leadership and resolve, and they show what is possible when we come together. Under the leadership of President Biden and Vice President Harris, we were able to successfully protect our allies, ensure the viability of critical supplies, stand up for good-paying union jobs, and get resources to people impacted by the storm in North Carolina and beyond. In the Middle East, the president showed that our ironclad support for Israeli security is not just a talking point, it saves lives. Prior to Iran's attack on Israel, the president convened his national security team in the Situation Room to monitor developments in real time, ensure we were prepared to assist in Israel's defense and protect U.S. personnel in the region. Under the president's leadership, the United States successfully defended Israel from Iran's missiles, standing shoulder to shoulder with the people of Israel. On the home front, the president and his team brought union workers, ocean carriers, and port operators to the table to successfully resolve a strike that threatened